Hey there, it's the English Picker here. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. As I stated in my last one, I've had a lot going on and technical issues and just time issues leading up till Christmas really. So I'll try and knock these videos out so you can see some bits that I've bought at a car boot sale today. Car boot sale in November. Happy days. Wasn't raining. It was a bit damp, sort of the dew and sort of mist had settled on a lot of the stuff, so some of the books I got, the page edges are a bit wavy and things like that, and it was at least a half an hour drive to go to this one, but you know, I'll keep on going. It finishes mid-December and starts again mid-January, so we'll see if we can get some more deals. I hunted it out mainly from seeing other people's car boot videos and being really jealous. Anyway, this is the computer games and electronics in this one. I'll start off with the non-computer games stuff. Also, on another note, I'll show you this. There's this printer here. It's a Xerox Phaser 8560 MFP. I went to a charity shop the other week, and this was just in the charity shop. I said, "Oh, you know, is your printer for sale? What's going on with it?" She goes, "Oh, it doesn't work. We've got to take it to the tip." And I said, "Well, what doesn't work about it?" She goes, "An error message comes up. We tried plugging it in, it doesn't work." And I quickly looked this up, and these have sold on eBay for like £500-600. And I said, "Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with it?" And I was buying some other stuff at the time. I was buying like, it was 2 ties for £1.99 each. She goes, "Oh, I don't know." She goes, round this up to a £5 and you can have it. So I paid £1 for this huge thing. And yeah, I've plugged it in and there is an error code. I'm going to contact Xerox and see if there's a way of resolving it. If not, I'm going to try and... It takes solid blocks for the toner. They're like solid things. If not, I'll try and fish those out, sell those separately, and then just put spares or repairs on eBay. You know, I don't know, 50 quid maybe? Who knows? But for a quid, I mean, it was going to go the tip. It was great for them. It gets rid of it for them, and hopefully good for me. Anyway, for the car boot sale, I picked up 2 scientific calculators, these Casio ones. Don't go for a lot of money on their own. I paid 50p each, so a quid. I'll probably bundle them together and price it at £9.99 free postage. Got a whole stack of sealed tapes. These do well in bundles. I wouldn't sell them on their own. I'd probably do them in lots. This lot here, that's a lot of 10, and that's a lot of 4. I'll probably put them in lots. I paid £3 for all that there, and I'll probably sell it for about 25, something like that. So that's a great deal. This could be a sleeper, and I'm hoping this works. This is a really nice Sony Walkman Mega Bass. There's only got one scratch, in lovely, almost mint condition, and it came in its own branded Sony Walkman sleeve, which has probably protected it. Battery compartment's really clean. Yeah, so I paid a quid for it. Realistically, 10 to 15 maybe, something like that. That's what I've sold them for in the past. Sony Walkmans are good. The more colourful ones sell better, but this style, because it's so mint, it's only just got one little scuff there, which you can't really see. Yeah, great. Okay, computer games and stuff. Picked up all sorts of bits and bobs. These I haven't tested, but I got some PS1 controllers. Sorry, it's because I've been listing remote controls on eBay. I've got it on the brain. I paid £1 for this one, and then I paid £1.50 for these 2 here. Don't know if they work. These were quite damp, so I'm going to try and let them dry out by the fire for a while and see if I can get them nice and dry and then give them a try. But this one looks in really clean condition, and someone's taken care to bundle it up and whatnot, which gives me confidence. Then from the same guy I got the Walkman from, I got a part of a PS2 power unit I forgot to go and buy the other half off him, which he said he'd got and was going to find, and then I just drove off and left, so I'm an idiot. But this is quite cool. It's a Nintendo GameCube power unit. I paid £1 for them anyway, and I've got a GameCube that needs power unit. I actually got 2 GameCubes, which I don't know if they work or not, so this is great, really. I'll be keeping that myself. One of the annoying finds of the day, which is nice but very annoying, is this Crash Bandicoot Warped game, racing game. I thought I was in luck. I thought, great, because these things sell for like £10. Yeah, go in there, got the manual, open it up, there's no disc. Apparently there was a disc in it, and the woman reckoned that someone of a nefarious nature has robbed it from her. So whether or not, I don't know. She wanted £1 for it, and I kind of felt a bit sorry for her, so I paid her the £1. What I might do is I might see if I can get hold of a Platinum Edition disc and then sell it as a complete thing. Or I might part it out and sell it for people who want to complete an incomplete one, sell the manual, sell the covers, and then use the case for something else. But for £1, I kind of felt sorry for her, so I ended up picking that up. Then over here, these are £1 each. I got Worms Open Warfare for the PSP, probably keep these myself, and Micro Machines V4. I don't know why I bought these, but hey ho. They were 50p each, so I got Harry Potter Mashed. That's a great game. I'm probably going to keep that. And then Final Fantasy 5-2, is that X2? So that's... But this is the special edition, the dog-chewed edition. So that's a bit, knackered. Anyway, I'll probably swap that case out, and I've never played the Final Fantasy, so I might give it a go. Discs and manuals are all clean, which is nice. Then I picked this up. This was £2. I paid a bit more for it. Simpsons Hit and Run. I could sell this and make a few pound profit, but I'm going to keep this because my copy skips and freezes, so I'm going to keep that one. Then this was the kind of shouldn't have probably done that deal of the day. I saw these in a what could only be described as a hoarder lot. There was bags in, like, dolls in bags, loads of kids' toys. It was filthy, it stunk, and the people were really grabby looking. They looked, like greasy haired. Oh, just... And everyone was avoiding this stuff. And I saw these Mega Drive games in... they were in, like, A4 wallet things for... holding, like in a folder, folded over and taped down, and they were wet inside. I just couldn't walk past them and leave them to rot there. I picked them up and I said, "Oh, how much for these?" Thinking they'd get, say, 10p or something, and they wanted £2 each, and I was just so insulted, and I was like, "Oh God, how can you be charging £2 when these things are literally rotting in the bags?" And anyway, so long story short, I paid £7 for all them, and I might make a few pounds on top. This one's unusual. It's California Games, and it's got Japanese writing on the top, so I don't know if it's an import or not, but interesting nonetheless. So the theme of today really has been buying for myself and feeling sorry for people, I think. I was walking along and I spotted this here, Game Boy Advance, and I was like, ooh! When I got closer to it, I realised it's some kind of pencil case. It's still cool though. And I looked inside, and there's a load of these, I think they're called Weeble things that wobble with a marble, and then there was this stack of Game Boy Advance manuals, and I could just see this one on top. I said, "Oh, how much for this?" He goes, "Oh, I don't know, give us £1 for it." So, I mean, it's worth it just for that tin, which is pretty cool. But I'll show you the manuals that are in there. They're all mint as well. We've got Crash, Sorry, camera's not focusing. Got Crash Nitro Kart for the Game Boy Advance. We've got GT3 Advance. This one's got a bit of a crease, but it's Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Quidditch World Cup. Got Simpsons Road Rage, which is quite cool because I actually need this for I've got a loose cartridge, a Simpsons Road Rage cartridge, and it might make it sell better. And then we've got Beyblade V-Force, which I'd never even heard of. So haven't looked any of them up yet, but they've surely got to be worth more than £1. It's worth that just for the tin. So yeah, that was pretty good. I don't often just see the loose manuals like that. And then the second to last deal of the day was this. It was off a lady I got a load of board games from, which I'll talk about later. And this is a bit grubby, and I paid 80p for it. Didn't haggle her. It's IQ Builder's Learning Master Computer with plug-in Learning Master cartridge. It's made by VTech, but it's really like an old one. I don't think there's a date on it. No, VTech there. It's got batteries in, but I'm going to take them out after showing you this, because I don't know how old those batteries are, but it did work.
Hi. Pick a game.
Anyway, I'll turn this off because it gets annoying.
Hi.
Well, that's that. I haven't looked it up yet. I've no idea how much it goes for, but I'm guessing about £10. But yeah, cool that it works as well. I could test it there and then. The annoying thing about this car boot, and I'm going to do a video later about the other stuff I got, is there was no internet signal at all, and that really scuppers me because I can't look anything up. And the purists will say, well, you should know these things, da, da, da. But when I'm outlaying, 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 quid, I really need to know, what the realistic resale price is. And also if I'm not paying over the odds, if it's something for myself as well. So, yeah, that's that. Anyway, last deal of the day. I nearly forgot these. I paid for them, asked the guy to keep hold of them, and nearly forgot to go back, which is always a lesson. I normally write it on the back of my hand, but I hadn't got a pen. But I normally do that because I have driven away before and forgot things. Thankfully, not for too much money, but in this case, I did remember. Forgot the other thing, but I did remember this, and I went back to get it. And he got these box PC games. He got some that were just the CDs, but I've had mixed results with those. And also, some of the newer computer games with having product keys, I never quite know if they work, and I've had negative feedback off Amazon before because the product key didn't work. And you can't really argue against that, even though it's kind of obvious. Anyway, so I got all these. They wanted £1 each. There's 12 of them here, and I said, "Oh, would you take £10?" And he said, "Yeah, of course, yeah." And then when I went back, he said, "Oh, we've got this as well. We're packing up now. You can just have it if you want." And I said, "Yeah," and it's an ST90 by Satex. It's like a foldy out one, but I mean it was free, but it's got damage. It's got a bit that's snapped off there. I mean, in good condition these sell for like £10 on eBay, but I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably just chuck it up there and get rid. Put it at like a £5 and see if anybody goes for it. I don't know if it'll even work with that bit snapped off or whether your art thing will fall off. Anyway, it was free, so hey ho. But some of these are pretty cool. Mostly they're around £5 mark. They're nice and easy to post. Second class small parcel. You put like £3 postage to cover for the percentage that eBay charges you on postage. Crafty gits. Yeah, so most of them are around £5 games. There's the odd one or two which are worth a little bit more, sort of near the £10. And then there's this one here, which is quite a few of them are Star Trek. Sort of space related. We've got Star Trek up there. Star Trek Next Generation, The Birth of the Federation. To be honest, I haven't even looked in the boxes to see if they're in there, to be perfectly honest. But this is more like a £30 game, so that's great. I'm really happy about that. If all in there and all complete, then I paid £10 out, and what's that? 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There's about £100 worth there, something like that, minus fees and expenses. You're talking £70 profit. Great, I'll take that all day long, twice on Sundays. So yeah, that's it. That's all my computer games there for now. I did pick up some Amstrad games a while back. They're £1 each. They're nothing spectacular really, so I didn't bother showing you. I'll just sell that as a lot. And that's it. Most of the stuff I keep for myself. Anyway, stay tuned. I'll have another video coming out soon with all the other crap that I bought today. I went wild, so yeah, catch you all soon.